telling you not to agitate. The agitation process is crucial.
The agitation process is crucial.
To a
I don't
clean,
even
healthy scalp.
listen. I have to make sure it even can see your head. So what we finna do is hold on. You are hilarious, but I can't. Like that's a lot. Like hold on. All right, so I gotta. What I gotta do is turn this camera on and put it where I want to see, right? And then I'll point it at this and see if it can see what I'm trying to see. And it can. Oh, it can see me too. All right. Make sure I'm in the right
This is a
right
Hollywood
spot.
production.
Yeah. Let me see if I can turn it
A lot to
in a
direction.
way so I can see just your head. There we go. That's great. Okay, I'm gonna be right here. I'm
Right,
gonna be
because
over
then you would
here.
need a release
And
sign.
then I'm gonna be over here. I'm done with you today. I got the release form. We're gonna sign it.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely. Well, I can't deal with lawyers.
yeah. That's not a release, but what's my payment? Oh, it's a free.
Oh, all that money. All that money you don't want to pay.
I got all that. What are you talking about? You the money's there. Every
No.
time I see you, I'm giving you money.
That's how it is. That's
I
everybody.
don't understand how you
No, I
say
don't
I
even
got
know
all the money.
anybody that sees me, and that's not the case. That's crazy. Like
Right,
everybody.
so
I mean, my
you
sister.
get paid
My
just to
sister.
have friends. The more friends you got, the more money coming your way.
But that's the thing. And see, this is where y'all lost me at. Y'all not my friends for real. Y'all wouldn't be my friends if I couldn't do y'all hair pretty. I know this for a fact because all my friends that I used to have in Nebraska, they not my friends no more. Ever since I moved here, they don't want to be my friend. They don't like none of my statuses. They don't click hearts on my pictures no more. They don't love me at all anymore. We're not friends because I won't do their hair. That's not friends. That's not friendship. And so once I learned that, that's when the price went up.
Well, they call that
But I'm doing this for you because guess what? When I retire, you're gonna want somebody to know how to do this, right?
yeah.
Yeah. And there's just not a lot of people right now that know how to do it right, especially this part, which is why I need to somehow show how to do this. And it's hard to sit up and talk about it. It's really boring to sit and talk about it.
But yeah, you have to give your details like why, how much shampoo do you use?
I use enough, and that's why I don't know why.
Because you don't want to use too much because you'll run out of shampoo too
Right.
quickly.
Look, so you're gonna do it?
You don't want to use too little.
Uh,
I use about $50 per inch.
I actually couldn't even tell you that. Like, cause some people's hair is cleaner than others. Like some people's hair, when I put it in, it already starts busting up suds. Like yours does, right? Yours already starts busting up suds. But some people, I put soap on, and then it just disappears. And then I gotta go put some more soap on, and some more soap, and then I add water, and then I put more soap, and then I squeeze it because it's just so full of like greasy stuff that the soap won't even touch the hair. Like the hair is coated with so much oil that shampoo needs water, right, to work. And since the hair can't get wet because the oil is like making the water bead up and roll off, then the shampoo can't even. It just turns into like, I don't know. It'd be invisible. It turns into clear, oily liquid. That's what shampoo turns into with people that use a lot of oil. So I be having to use dang near half a bottle of shampoo for them. But I have extra secrets that I do. Because like if your hair is covered in oil and you want me to somehow get it out every time I see you, like
Start you with the dial
how am I
shampoo.
supposed to do that? Start you with dial. Listen, bar soap might not be a bad idea. Bar soap, dish detergent, something. It might not be the worst idea in the world.
Your last one will be the tea tree.
Yeah, last one. Well, for the last one, I used the moisturizing shampoo, but for the the tea tree is for the deep cleaning. But
Right. Well,
so
it's also the aromatics
So I'm
Do
gonna tell them
matter.
first I rub because I'm trying to soften whatever's on the scalp. I gotta soften it with the shampoo. You told me to do this. So first I just rub every area, like rub it really firmly with the pads of my hand, right? And then after I've done that and everything feels softer, because there's crap on your scalp right now. And so then I go in and I scratch it and I scratch all over. This after I get shampoo all over the scalp.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's that agitation step.
The agitation step.
It's so
You
critical.
sound like me with the neglect method. I'd be like, don't use the neglect method unless you want to break your hair off. I can do that if you guys like it. That's why I made a moisturizing spray. They want it.
A moisturizing spray.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you're selling a moisturizing spray?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was what you told you didn't want people to do.
I don't want them to use it. I literally tell them, I don't want you to use this. I mean, it's not oil though. I mean, it's got a little bit of oil.
Well, you
It's
know
aloe
what would
vera
be,
water. It's
what would
aloe
be,
vera that you could drink, like drinkable aloe vera.
really?
Yeah. Like
What
water.
would be nice is if there was something you could put on your hair that only lasted for a little while, but just made it kind of waterproof or water resistant.
That's oil. You can do that to be water resistant. It's heavy
Yeah.
and it kind of makes your scalp flaky, but it's water resistant. But you need water. Like we've been taught that water's the enemy. You need water. Water is the friend. Water is the one you want. Water makes my shampoo work. Because shampoo just gets lost deep in Locs looking for dirt to clean.
Now, the ideal temperature for the water is going
Is
for about 95, 90.
that what it feels like?
No, it's
I
probably
feel like it's like one,
it's
110.
110. Yeah,
It's a
because it's got
little
to be a
warm.
little warmer than the
Hmm.
body.
Well, and then something you probably don't know is at the end, when I rinse out the moisturizing shampoo, it's cooler. Then it's like body temp, like 98, 96.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You want to teach the class? I'm gonna need you to get it together.
Part of the reason is because you want to break down those oils. You need a little warmer water.
Not. You definitely do. Use water, warm water. It's just that's how you clean stuff, you know? You don't know how to clean stuff. Soap and warm water is like that's how you do it. Then you squeeze. See, that's the biggest thing. The biggest thing, and why I wanted to, you know, show it is because you have to squeeze it. And like when you squeeze, the shampoo comes out, shampoo and water, and you can see it if it's clean or not. There's a color or there's not a color. It's either brown, dark brown, light brown, yellowish. During pollen season, a lot of green. There's a lot of green coming out. But if it's not that dirty, then it's still white. So your hair is not dirty because you don't put all that crap in it. Because some of my girls listen. It's so wonderful. It's so wonderful to be able to shampoo some hair and not have all that gunk coming out for, I mean, like like Kevin says, and it might be true for the girls too, because I know it is true for me. Sometimes it's kind of an OCD, like kind of weird. People that watch pimple popping videos.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. When you see some of this gross stuff coming out of people's hair, it's kind of like this weird, like I like it, but I don't like it kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like I do like to see it because it's like I get to watch myself clean it out when I can. It's really hard sometimes, but I don't like it because it's really gross.
Right. Right.
But yeah, it's not always there, and that's really. I have a video. Do I have a video? I'm gonna have to make a video with some really shampoo and some really dirty hair. It's just when I'm doing that, I be so hot and sweaty and just exhausted. Like I don't be thinking about recording. I be thinking about like how long I might be back here. Probably like 30 minutes, and I'll be back here sweating at the store just to wash the hair. It's not because it be a lot of hair, because even people that have a lot of hair, if they don't put crap in their hair, oils and greases and stuff in their hair, they don't be having a whole bunch of stuff to clean out. But it be them oil users, them heavy oil users. They gotta use it every other day or so. And it could be a light oil, but they just be using it all the time. And it's just like your hair really is asking you for water or to be washed, typically. and we're gonna just go ahead and cover it with more crap instead of cleaning it.
Right.
That's really gross. But yeah, it's nice too. So that was the deep cleansing one, which your hair's not that dirty, so it doesn't need a deep cleansing. This is just hair care. Woo,
Yeah, it's always the scalp.
hydrated.
It needs to be clean.
Yeah, the scalp is where stuff is coming out at, and being that you know that oil and stuff doesn't really travel down curly afro hair very well. It just sits at the scalp. So all you got to do is clean the scalp, really. I mean, and then, when it gets really long, you keep your body clean because, if it's sitting on your back and you're outside sweating with a tank top on all week without showering, it's not gonna smell too fresh. But yeah, the second shampoo usually has a whole lot more soap and it's moisturizing. So instead of like feeling the hair feeling super squeaky clean, now it feels soft and luscious and squishy like I like it. And all you gotta do is squeeze it to see if it's clean or not. This is white soap coming out, so this is clean now. Add moisture. I'm not really here clean already.
Well, sometimes add a growth hormone to our mixture. So
Growth hormone. Are we taking that via mouth? Are these oral?
no,
How do you
that,
take human growth?
that stuff you put on your hair that makes it grow
Ah,
faster.
is that? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, there's some kind of
Well, how come you're not
product.
using it?
Well,
Do you want to use something to make your hair grow faster? In my humble opinion, I don't think that such a thing exists. The only thing that I've ever seen that makes hair grow really fast is locking it if it's afro hair.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no pills. There's no something I can put on your scalp. The scalp's moving outward anyway, so you can put something on it. It's just going to be stuff being pushed out behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think so. I've seen lots of stuff. Baby don't be bald,
Right.
super grow,
Uh,
hair food, all kinds of things. But
I didn't know it had eight.
yeah, it's just grease though. All of those are just some kind of petroleum based, mineral oil based product. Grease, greasy, nasty, and they don't do nothing but make your hair dirty. My humble opinion, because I feel like the people that have more oil in their hair be dirtier, because like oil is really sticky, and so every everything they walk through gets stuck. Like some stuff, like dust is always floating in the air. So there's always going to be something that can get in your hair. But if your hair is sticky, everything floating in the air is going to get stuck to you.
What about Locs and hair spray or some kind of holding gel? Does that work?
I mean, probably. Yep. Holding gel usually holds for a little while. Your scalp's still going to be making stuff, still going to be pushing it away. You really gel. I prefer gels or something lighter just because they dry easier. You can actually dry it, and they wash away like really easily.
Yeah.
Versus like oils don't wash away really easily. It's a squeeze and squeeze.
Yeah. So how's your color business going?
I have only done color once. Because the last time I saw you, I haven't even added it back to the schedule yet still because I really just would rather be fully walking. But I did do it because one of my clients is like really pressuring me to do it. So I went ahead and did it. But I really would rather be walking and fully like able to stand all day before I do that. And I'm not there yet fully. But how's your color? You still, hiding it in the back?
Yeah,
Nobody knows about it?
it may need to be used at some point.
You want some more in the front? Are you ready to show it in the front? It's not as bad as you thought, huh? You can have that. That doesn't look it doesn't look unnatural. It's a nice natural color. It's not like They're not like really bright, crazy colors.
Right. Not the red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever do anybody's hair dry?
It would just be a waste of time. You can't change dry hair. Like physical changes can only be made to wet hair. Once it's dry, it's gonna stay however dry. So if it dries after like this, I don't care what I use on it. It's only gonna stay for a little bit because it's gonna go back to what it looked like when it dried. So you have to dry it in the way you want it to stay, which is why your retwist lasts so long. Okay, because I keep it wet.
So somebody with an afro comes in and says, I just wash my hair, just do it.
So they're gonna be mad at me, and I have people mad at me all the time. They be mad at me all the time. It's funny. All right, y'all. We're gonna go out here real quick, and then we gonna switch it to another live. I'm gonna go live again while I retwist. Oh, look who's here early today. Hi, Lexi. What you eating? Oh, that's lit. Yeah, watch it. Oh, look at you, cute. So hi. Hi, Lexi. Look, now you better be.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna turn this off. I can't believe you put it on the TV.
is that, oh, you're streaming, you can't see.
I know. How do I stop it though? That's a good question. Look at my forehead.